Okay, hello, dear family. Let me just take this mic off. I've never even tried that while I'm recording. And then we can actually talk for a minute. Okay. So it's time for Bach. Welcome back, my dear family. Sabaidi Pinong, as we say in Pasalao, or the Lao language. Hello to all my cousins out there from, wow, man, we've been going back a long time. 3 billion years, right? Okay, so contrapunctus number 5, BWV 1080. Oh my God, do you see this coffee cup? Let's show it to you right quick. Okay, so yeah, I just want to jump right in and start playing, but I wanted to also say thank you for your comments about that. Don't stop believing, hold on to that. Dun, 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 dun. Sight reading a song like that, like Journey, that does feature piano, as I recall. I haven't heard that song in a long time, but I remember the last time I heard it, I think it was like 1988 or something, and I saw someone playing it on piano. I remember it had a lot of octaves on it and stuff like that. It featured octaves, and the rhythm is like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So when you say, Tom, why are you even talking about Journey when you're about to play, Art Kunstfuge from Bach? Well, because actually it's interesting. So to compare them. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and if you keep doing that, it's presents itself as both more repeating kind of rhythm than Bach, but also more complex because there's more, it's a funny subject. There's more accent not on the numbers. So if the numbers you're counting are like 1, 2, 3, 4, there'd be more accents around the actual numbers. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 2, 3, 4, boom, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? That's that Journey song. So, yeah, what I want to say is, first of all, that represents a more complex rhythm than Bach. Now, Bach, of course, much more complex with all of these tonal centers moving around, whereas that song by Journey, Don't Stop Believing, maybe just would go through like 3 or 4 chords primarily, and then maybe switch it up into a few other chords in the bridge, and then come back like that. And I mean different chords in the chorus, the verses, of course, but basically have like those 3 sets of chords, chorus, verse, bridge. This one's just going to have, basically sort of keep going through chords, So each one has their complexity, like that. And then complexity, of course, is not the measure of merit. So we're not like talking about which one is more meritorious. So I think ultimately what's really nice as a human being is what we learn from this music, this Kunstfuge, which is that endless complexity of life, so that the language becomes too small, and so that when you do compare two things, you can look at the endless complexity of each of them. Don't Stop Believing by Journey and Kunstfuge by Bach, and say, wow, that means if they were truly infinitely complex, each one comparing would have an infinite number of, get ready for it, similarities and differences. There you go. That's just a good example of the wisdom of this music that we're about to play. And so here we go. I don't have anything else to say. I just wanted to mention thank you for the comments. I really do like to hear other people's voices and opinions and stuff, because you are infinitely complex. Yes, you are. Here we go. Okay, so put down the coffee. Step back from the microphone. Put down the coffee. Show us your hands. And then don't show yourself your hands. Put your hands under the blanket. No, not like that. No. Put your hands under the blanket in front of you. Do not touch yourself. Okay, now, like this. This is in cut time, my friends. It's in D minor. That means 1 flat. Ooh, my God. Okay. 1 E and what else I want to do? This microphone though? I don't want to talk so much when I'm playing. That's right, and that makes sounds. Was there something else that microphone? The main thing was bring it around with you, right? When I'm moving around the room or something, don't do that thing where I get quiet. No lavalier. I guess that's it. Are we good? We're good. Okay. 1 E and 2. Be natural. Sorry. That was supposed to be E with the G, so. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. No. I see. From there? Yeah. Almost. Okay. Is that right? It was right. We need to take off this shirt and this sweater. We can't take it off now. Yes, we can. Okay, take off the sweater. Ooh. What else? You know, I wanted to mention it, but when I was talking about that what they call syncopated beat, just when you play not on the numbers with that journey things, that I actually do that with Bach. So that's one of the things you'll hear me do. I didn't do it today at all yet, but I probably will with something like that. See? Sit. So what I do? So it would just be one and what's cut time? So 1 E and E and 1. That's already getting to 32nd notes, so we can't really count them. But if it wasn't cut time, it would be like 1 E. Oh, I can't. Let's not get into all that. Let's get back to music here. So, where were we? Okay, we did that. Okay, let's just take it from in here. This F major. We know where we're at? Yes, we do. Okay, let's get ready to roll. Now from that C down to the F. Is that really? Is that right? I guess that's right. There, I just did it. And I wonder if some people hate that or like that. Like that. Oh, wrong rhythm. Try that again. It's the B, the F, F. Oh, I see. That's okay. They just wrote it funny. Okay, here we go. No excuses. Got me all over the place, Bach. All right, let's start. Come back here. We lost the vibe. So it goes like. There we go. Is that right? Yeah. There's an E flat down there. Oh, that wasn't the E. Okay, that's fine. That's right. We can do better. Let's play that again. That's such a great example of, I think, this whole piece, this Kunstgefüge, is what he does with predictability. Or with the expected cadences, what he's doing when you expect cadence, what he's doing instead, is just really well illustrates, I think, what he's doing instead. So it's like when you're building a sandcastle and you get to that point, what do you do with that, the turret? Okay, let's look. No. Is that right? Yeah. No. There we go. Almost. Do it again. Okay, let's play that section again. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. It's a B flat. Okay, let's play it again. Mm. Is that right? No, of course not. So that's actually and then A. Okay, so what happened here? Well, here I think Bach is just continuing to elevate in what he's doing here. So in other words, he's expressing even more of multiple parallel emotional elements or multiple tonal centers, whatever you want to call it, multiple kind of expressions, and he's expecting me, the performer, to, to understand that. And honestly, I'm like, getting there. How about instead of playing tonight, let's just play this same thing again. I'd like to read the whole book again if we could, but let's just let's just play this last page again, okay? Just for just to try to. And you know what else I keep seeing is like, gosh, once I stop, it's so hard to start. And why is that? It's like running an engine. Have you noticed that an engine's running? It's better once it stops. Sometimes it's hard to start. Wow, so true with this. So. Okay, for probably an infinite number of reasons. Okay, so let's just do this again. No, what is happening there? So that was like this and this. Yes. Now, I remember this section. Except that's the E. So then we go. Then a fourth. Where's that fourth? There we go. Now this one, the sixth here. Let's play that part again. Let's just go back quite a bit there. Maybe let's play a little bit slower. I think that's what we need to do here. Let's go back to that's where we started. Okay, so this is. Then. Now that's the G there. And then that's the two Fs. I played that right before. So this is the answer. Got to play a little slower. Guess this. Ah, come on. There we go. That's actually correct. It has the E in this major second there. It's like goes like. Oh no, it comes later. Okay. Okay, let's play that measure again. Yeah. That's I keep playing C natural. It's C sharp. One more time. That's funny. It's almost funny. And that's when we like that. One E and 2 E. Okay. So let's stop there. I just want to say I'm really thankful for this right now. This lesson from Bach in all kinds of things, in an infinite number of things. So thank you, Bach. And the next one is number 6. So I think I just made so many mistakes with this one now. I feel like I learned a lot. I don't know, maybe I just need to sort of come up with a new strategy around slowing it down. Yeah, that was the biggest one here. Slow down. I never think about slowing down, do I? But let's think about that for a change. Slowing down. And then what else do I need to do? That's it. It's basically all the same motors in my brain that would like work, but just they're not fast enough yet. So all the same things, just a little bit slower. Maybe we'll even write that down. And then the next one is contrapunctus number 6, per diminutionem in stilo francese. So in the French style, in the way of diminutionem, diminished probably chord. That's the diminished chord thing, like there's only 3 of them on the keyboard, but it's like the let's see. 1, 2, 3 if we say C to E flat to G flat, then we'd have to say B natural. That's not right. I'd say A natural. Then we can just repeat. D, E flat, G flat, A natural. I don't know the diminished chords. I don't know if that's how you'd spell that, actually. How do you spell it? If it's in thirds, it'd be like C, E flat, G flat, B double flat. There you go. And then you got repeat it. C, E flat, G flat, B double flat. I don't know. At least it's in thirds, right? Okay. Until you come back to the C from the B, then it doesn't work anymore. The diminished chord thing I just totally don't get. But let's see. What do we got here? I don't see a lot of diminished chords, but okay. I'll cut off the video since I'm just chilling. Hey, I wish you all a wonderful day, and try better next time.